What a disaster. That's the first word that came to my mind, the first sentence. Like, what a bloody disaster. I mean, the way Donald Trump and Joe Biden, the way they went about, I mean, for the first time in my life, I'm kind of feeling sorry for the American people. Okay, it's come to an extent where you have Joe Biden, who's 81 years old, who's he's struggling to articulate his thoughts. It looks like he's having a brain fog. He doesn't know what he's talking, and it looks like he might just get a stroke. He might, I'm not wishing bad for the guy, but it looks like he's just going to go into like a paralysis and he doesn't know what he's talking, man. And I had to literally look at Joe Biden. What did he say? And try to make sense of what he was saying. So on one side you have Joe Biden, who's 81. On another side you have Donald Trump, the angry old, white man, who, by the way, I prefer Donald Trump over Joe Biden. So just so that you know. But Donald Trump was like, I wouldn't say, he was not there. It was more like what I felt. Okay, what I felt at 78 years old. Imagine, Donald Trump 78, Joe Biden 81. Look, this is the state of United States where they are leaders, the presidential candidates, instead of being young and dynamic like, when he had an Obama, who was anyway a crook. Now you have grandpas whom it's so embarrassing to say that they were, even Joe Biden was name calling Donald Trump. They were name calling each other. They were personally attacking each other. Oh, he's a felon, and Hunter Biden is this. They didn't focus, and the most embarrassing bit, they were talking about the ability to play golf. Oh, I can play golf, but it's like two children arguing. I can play golf better than you. Nye, 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 nye. Oh, I can play better than you. Will you carry your own caddy? Hey, hey, hey. It's like, what in the world is United States coming to? What is the state of affairs of United States, where a country of nearly maybe 330 million, this is the best you have? It was such a shame. I mean, even though I was not very much a fan of, what is that guy's name? Vivek Ramaswamy. And all the Indians are like, he's Indian. No, he's not Indian, he's American. Okay. Indian origin, just like, if you go back far enough, you evolve from the chimpanzees, you can't say, you're coming from the chimps. So, come on, he's an American citizen, Vivek Ramaswamy. Yes, his name is Indian, that doesn't mean he's Indian. Just as an Indian having a name like Richard doesn't mean, or if an Indian's name is Charles, doesn't mean he's, the son of Queen Elizabeth. So, anyway, people have their stupid associations. Okay, so what I was saying was, two old guys, one who can hardly string together a series of thoughts, forget sentences, who looks like he's going to go into a coma, it looks like literally he's going to have a stroke. And then you have Donald Trump, who I think was biting his lips not to insult or to attack him so much. Maybe he was afraid he'd give him a heart attack. And even Donald Trump, when he was asked questions, he didn't answer any of them. He was deflecting them, and he was, the whole debate was like attacking Joe Biden and saying, the economy was worse off than him. I made it better and he made it worse, and he wouldn't answer any of the questions. And obviously they were not talking on top of each other because their mics were switched off. And this whole presidential debate was organized by CNN, and both the candidates agreed. So it was not even done by I think there's a governing body that does these elections. So they didn't subscribe to them. They just decided to take it up by themselves. So overall, what did I feel? I mean, I watched the key highlights. I didn't watch the entire prolonged debate thing. I checked, I think, nearly 18 YouTube videos and another, I think, 4 or 5 deep analysis videos. And my notes were they spoke on, or they tried to speak on the economy, immigration, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. Then it was all nonsense, which was talking about golf and personal attacks. I mean, if I would summarize two candidates, I would say that Joe Biden is immigration, economy, money, okay, jobs. Joe Biden is democracy, abortion, and LGBTQ, and let's make everyone happy, But both of them are, they are crooks in their own way. The ones who don't like Donald Trump said, they are identifying him as he's a threat to the democracy and we should not have him at all. But then you have Joe Biden, who is not even articulate. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what he's talking. And you know for a fact that this guy is just a puppet. He's just a mouthpiece. He will not be taking charge. He's not doing what he wants. He will be doing what he's told to him. He really looks like that kind of individual. Like, you have this grandpa who just sits there and says, what do you think I should do? Yeah, you should, terminate him. Why? He's not good. Okay. And then he'll be like, we need to terminate him because he's not good. He's really a bad person. We have to terminate him because he has been brainwashed. And that's how, for me at least, that's how I identify Joe Biden. And then Donald Trump is more like a guy who, if you had to ask him the same thing, like, terminate this guy. Why should we terminate this guy? Yeah, he's not good. Huh? You sure? Yeah. And how do you think he'll impact my approval ratings? He'll go higher? Yeah? Oh, okay. Fine. We'll get him terminated. Then he goes to a press conference. He's a bad man. He's evil. He should be terminated. He's a coward. He's with China and he's with Russia. And that's how he's blah, blah, blah. And, that's how Donald Trump would attack him. He would say China. He wouldn't say Russia. And then obviously the bit of Russia and Ukraine where Donald Trump didn't directly criticize Putin, which he should not, and he would not. But he indirectly said, if I was the leader, if I was the president, this would never happen. Then Israel, Palestine also, they were just vague answers here and there. So overall, I just felt the only reason they had this presidential debate, Biden did it to show that, I still have my cognitive skills. Oh, by the way, they were even arguing about, Donald Trump said, I took a cognitive skill test and I aced it and the normal bravado. I challenge him to take a cognitive test. In fact, take 5 answers and I'll challenge you and I'll challenge you for golf also. Can you hit the ball? And like kids, they were talking. So overall, it was just, Joe Biden showing himself to show that, look, I'm not afraid. I'm not still a vegetable. I'm nearly there, but I'm not there. And Donald Trump, obviously, he would take an opportunity to advertise and get some brownie points. But I didn't think they accomplished anything other than what we already knew, that Donald Trump is aggressive, Joe Biden is a sitting duck. I mean, I doubt they're going to even have another presidential debate because this is just total waste of time. It is like having this movie where you think it's going to be a master, mega success and just turns out to be a whimper. Or it's like, showing a trailer of a movie where you show the entire movie in the trailer, including the climax, and then you're asked to go and watch it in the theater. I mean, what's the point? I don't know, that's what I felt. You can let me know your thoughts because I found it useless. Oh, by the way, this one. I found it useless. So you let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? I found this useless. Who's your winner and what did you make of it? Look forward to reading your comments. America. Sad. Sad. United States of sadness. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Good, bad, ugly, comment down below. This is me signing off. Ciao.